Hello everybody. Today is Thursday, March 30th. It's 3:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have another video for you featuring the BWT Precision Auto Trader. On my left is the time and sales, the E-mini S&P currently trading at 2365.50. It's about 25 minutes before the regular session close. Before I begin, first the required disclaimer. Okay, it was a great day for the auto trader today. First up is the DAX on the Superenco 14 tick, and this hit its goal without any slippage. We've seen this chart a number of times, and again today, a very similar looking trade. It seemed to have caught this kind of pattern, many times where we have uh, a really great long trade and then a shorter trade that just puts it over the top for its daily goal. So with the great volatility in the DAX, the auto trader handles this market really well. So really solid performance, just trading 2 contracts in the DAX. Okay, next up is the crude oil on the Superenco 6 tick. This one is using the volatility algorithm, and it's just shy of its goal of 1200, but still a very respectable performance. It looks like we didn't have a single losing trade. We had 5 winners in a row. As you can see here, this one prematurely stopped out. And so perhaps I could loosen the stop a little bit, but probably this was stopped out based on our ticks trailing stop here. So perhaps I'll take a look at that so it could catch these longer runs. Next up is the Dow E-mini on the Superenco 6 tick. If I scrunch up the equity graph, we had a very small drawdown off the open, ran up to about $500 in profit, and went sideways, drew down a little bit, and then up to 975. I believe our goal on this is only 1,000, and so we probably hit our goal and had some slippage as we stopped trading before 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So really solid performance here in the Dow. We've seen this chart quite a bit lately. Okay, next up is the Superenco on the 6 tick with the crude oil, and this one is using the line break logic. This did 690, and we had a small loser and then 3 winners back to back here. So a little bit less than the other 6 tick with the volatility algorithm, but both of these charts trade well and trade consistently. Next up is the crude oil and just a regular 500 tick chart. We had 3 winners here, and you can see catching these swings. This is also testimony to the indicators and the line break indicator as well, because the indicators are plotted on the chart here. So the BWT indicators doing a remarkable job here, catching the swings, the line break signals, confirming entries and exits here. Here where the bars are red, these other line break signals would be ignored in theory, using our trend filter as a filter, using the trend indicator as a filter. Anyway, this did 840 on 2 contracts, very respectable and excellent performance. Again, on the crude, the auto trader probably most consistent in the crude oil overall. E-mini S&P on the Superenco 6 tick has been trading well. This is the one that starts trading at the open of the session. This one had 2 trades, a very well placed winning trade here. This is only trading 2 contracts, and then this one just lost a tick or 2, but had an open P&L at some point. The entry was 2363.25, and it went as low as 2359. So still 4 points in this trade. But because our money management is not so tight, it did not cash in on this. These parameters are all subject to interpretation, so anyone using this could have slightly different parameters and have actually done better with this chart. Next up is the E-mini S&P on a 2500 tick line break. This is a chart that I've been showing for just a couple of weeks now, and it's showing some consistency here. Here we had a loser off the open. We drew down about $300 or so, but then came back to the plus side of the ledger with two solid winners here, doing 387 for the day. Next up, we have the bonds on a Superanco 2-tick. This is using the line break logic. We had a couple of losers off the open, but then came back with three winners in a row, and these were very well placed. With our line break logic, we're not using the trend indicator to exit. Therefore, we did not exit on blue bars here. Our exits are based on the money management. And so this was ignored. And this did 468.75 for the day. Pretty decent performance. Just wanted to bring over just a standard 3-minute chart, but we're plotting the BWT precision indicators and a few other indicators. I just want you to see how many tradable moves are on this chart. So going back to 9 o'clock in the morning, we have a tradable short with a sell signal at 23.73. Our buy signal is 23.70, so signal to signal is 3 points, with a low being 67.75. So actually 6 points potential. And then on this one here, at the close of the bar, 69.75 to a high of 74, 5 points potential on this swing. This swing here from the close of the bar, 23.71 to a low of 23.63. There's 8 points potential on this swing. This probably would have been a loser here, but not much, just a point or two. And then another swing here from the close of the bar, 23.65 to as low as 59, 6 point potential there. And then 62.50 from the close of the bar here up to a high of 69, 7 point potential. So the BWT precision indicators giving outstanding signals just on a 3-minute chart, and that's not to mention confirmation provided by various oscillators here. Most prominent being the BWT precision oscillator, which we like a little bit better than a standard stochastic. And you can see the signals here. Pretty accurate. Simple way to read this indicator is just above or below 0. That's all for today's video. If you'd like to find out more, please visit our website at bluewavetrading.com or feel free to send me an email to systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thank you.